He's out there with Hayward, and it's Favors in at the 5. No one covering. And it's 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Burke kicks to Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 5 assists tonight.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Good.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Burks kicks to Burke. Down low.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Lakers in 5th.
Yeah, what a show of strength and rebounding we've seen recently. These guys playing extremely physically.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Jazz, Novak's checked in, and it's Exum in for Burke. Here's Favors, and it's sent back by Boone. Ryan in the post. 9 points in the game so far. There's the triple. No luck. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, they fought extremely hard to win that game. They were exhausted, and you could see what the win meant to them at the end of overtime.
Well, they deserve to get a little emotional after that one, Steve. I mean, come on now. It's usually going to be that way when you claw out a tight win in overtime. You got to show some emotion. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Utah making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Here's Boone. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Kobe. Dishes it to Randall. Here's Boone. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
After one half of basketball, the score.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Jazz.
Doc,
okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter for the Lakers. And Utah with a change here, too. Enes Kanter's checked in for Gobert. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Green is out there with Allen. And it's Kaman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Green, the pass to Lynn. Green against Hayward. Fades and shoots. And again, the Lakers no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Fresh is checked in for Gerald Green. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
during that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Lynn kicks to Boone. Came in a screen. And the rejection by Favors. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin, how this year has shaped up for him. He's averaging 11 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Ripped away. Here's Boone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. Clark, hear about a special bond between players and coaches. Well, his old high school coach is here in the stands to watch him play today.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's always nice to see a familiar face when you're in the NBA. And no matter how many gassers your former coach had you run while you were a sophomore in high school, still good to see his face.
Cantor dishes to Bellinelli. He kicks it to Cantor. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Assist goes to
Cantor's got 9 points. The pass to Boone. Trying his luck deep. Utah with the rebound. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now Bellinelli, averaging 9 points per contest. Exum with it, picked up by Kobe. Exum passes to Booker. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
They get a hand on it. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Doubled by Boone. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Kobe kicks to Boone. He gets it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent.
Both teams changing it up here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. So on the floor for Utah. Hayward 3 and favors the 4. Bellinelli is out there with Exum, and it's Gobert in at the center. Pass to Nunley, the tray, and he gets the bucket. Both teams will make substitutions. Jazz leading by 23. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Exum dishes to Hayward. And the layup is good.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
So it's the Lakers now. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Boy, you take a look at that Celtics game. That's one they'd really like to have.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And count. The basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
The Jazz making a switch here. Novak's checked in. Allen trying to break free, and Davis can't get it to go. And now Utah, fast break on up the court.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
They need this. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And Utah making a change here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
There's the pick. There's the dish to Bellinelli. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That one finds the mark. On target from Boone. When you struggle, you do everything you can to get back on track, and Clark, his teammates, joined him in a pregame shoot-around before this one.
Well, I think that's really, Kevin, an example of two players doing everything they can to make sure that they don't fall into the habit of being satisfied or complacent with their game. You've got to really applaud and respect that.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kobe kicks to Young. Davis inside. Bellinelli is covering. Davis with the bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Exum with it. Picked up by Kobe. There's the screen. Exum passes to Barber. Shoots from the elbow. And Utah again with the bucket.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
The drive by Bryant. Davis. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 7 points for Davis.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is off. Nice D from Bryant.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round 1 of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra meaning for the players.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Burke. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long. And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
And the Lakers with another miss. There's the steal. They get a hand on it, pulls up, high post, it's off. And so it's you.
Well, Derek, first off, congrats.
Hey, man, that never gets old.
What never gets old?
Proving once again that I'm the man, and you're just another mediocre player in this league.
If you played as well as you talked, you'd be a legend. And don't worry, I'll be ready for you next time.
Oh, I am a legend. You better ask somebody. It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You're like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
I hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.